Normally, Minecraft is full of life, but in this video, we are going to be taking it to the desert, where we will have to survive off of the very little resources that are available to us, and we are going to be attempting to survive for 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Okay, so Okay, so all I really know is that we need sticks from bushes because we can use those sticks to make tools if we somehow get iron or cobblestone. We can't make wooden tools because we don't have wood. So this is gonna be a challenge. Maybe we'd be able to survive off eating bunnies?
What do you mean by that? Okay, I need to not do that.
Wow, Minecraft is pretty crazy. Look at that. We can eat this hay instead of bunnies, actually. What? Oh, there's camels. I forgot there was camels in Minecraft. That's crazy, dude. Oh, the humpy boy. Hump boy. Don't even ask what's wrong with me. I don't know. By the end of this video, I want to completely transform this entire desert into this really cool little Egyptian civilization. So, this is going to take me a lot of grinding and a lot of resources to pull this off.
I'm taking the chest too, yeah. I'm a thief. Oh, an iron boy. You uncomfortable yet?
I'm so weird. Oh my god, lava.
That's so dangerous. I'm taking that. Look at the babies, boy.
Oh, we got some good news. We actually found some seeds in this village, which is kind of crazy because we are in a desert. Oh my god, iron. We've got iron. That is amazing. What? We already got an iron pickaxe and an iron chestplate. It's so easy. Since we now do have access to an iron pickaxe, we are going to be able to go mining, and I want to actually get more iron, so I'm going to have to kill this iron boy. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. But at least we got 2 iron pickaxes now. That's helpful for our mining. YouTube has been really fun for me, and I really want to thank everyone for all the support you guys have been giving me. And I just wanted to say, if you're new here, please consider joining the Wobble Army because these videos take me so long to make. Now, let's get back to the video. On day 2, I wanted to go mining, and we found a mine shaft, which was a little bit dangerous, covered in lava, but we did get a little bit of oak planks, which means we have a little access to wood for now until we can go to the nether, because once we go there, we'll have infinite wood. So this basically meant for the next few days, we're just going to be mining and trying to find diamonds so we can get obsidian and then open up the world of possibilities. And I also kind of wanted to get like a little bit of a starter base set up because during nighttime, I just wanted somewhere to go to store all of the materials I'm collecting, just so I'm not living inside of the villagers' village home. While we were in the mine shaft, we did find an enchanted golden apple, which I don't know how rare that is, but I still think that's pretty crazy. And I also realized how much I really do not like spiders in Minecraft, especially when they poison you. And using shaders while mining actually makes it so scary for some reason because you cannot see anything, but I really think it's pretty cool. After a semi-successful mining adventure, I came out of the mine shaft to the iron boy literally just demolishing all of the zombies. I just thought it was so funny. And we also found a little nether thing with nether gold, which is cool. So I'm probably going to end up taking the obsidian from it and bringing it to my home that I currently do not have. But later in this video, we are going to be totally transforming this desert into something crazy. I was kind of testing skeletons a little bit because I thought it was just 1 skeleton, but then it was 2 and 3. I don't even know, but I had to go and I ended up sleeping for the night. And then in the morning, I wanted to start building something cool. I want to build what we will call the hut. Because it's not really a house, it's kind of more like a hut. So like I literally have some of this house made of sand, and that pretty much speaks for itself. I would never consider this a house. Let me know in the comments if you guys like the hut. I mean, honestly, if you do, I just comment something about it. I don't know. I think it's funny. I'm not trying to be too prehistoric, so we went to the village to steal some doors because we don't have any doors. And I found this dude staring at the ground. He looked so depressed. He was sad, but I still wanted to steal more of his stuff. And then I started destroying more of the village because I wanted to, and I started to take some of the dirt so I could make my own farm back at home. Yeah, the villagers are probably gonna starve now, but it's fine. We also took some sugarcane, and we saw a pillager outpost thingy in the ocean, but boom, we got doors now. What? I think we might be able to say that the hut may be a house now. Let me know in the comments. In the morning, I decided it was time for the great exploration, which was mining underground. And we went to our little cave and we found a camel down here. I really don't know how he got here. Maybe we'll save him one day. But we found some coal, which was very, very nice. Looking through caves has been really scary. We found a creeper and oh, I gotta go. Ain't no way. I was very happy to see that we did find some good veins of iron throughout this experience. I'm gonna need this stuff for what I gotta do, man. I need more iron armor. We gotta say goodbye to our little camel friend. I'm gonna save him one day, I promise. It's safe to say that the mining exploration of greatness went semi-okay, not the best, but we did get some iron, and I want to smelt some glass as well because I want the hut to get the upgrade of a lifetime and actually have windows. I also want to try adding a pillar on each corner, kind of like this, and then on all four sides. Boom, there we go. That looks pretty cool. And then add some space for windows. Yeah, we got panes now, boy. Pane boy. Now that we upgraded the hut, I gotta upgrade myself by making some iron armor. Boom. And we got iron armor, but we ain't got no pants on, so nice. We got full iron armor now. Woohoo. I also wanted to make a shield too because I wanted to go mining in the caves, which are very scary. So then I made some torches and I started making this grid around my whole entire base so that it'll be safe from mobs for the most part, except for outside of it there are still zombies and creepers, but I don't know. I think it'll be better for now, but yeah, they're still a problem. Now that we have a little bit of an upgrade with our shield and iron armor, we're gonna go back into the cave past the camel, and we found a little creeper. I used my gamer skills to get rid of him. Yeah, this is gonna be a mining montage of a lifetime. We just got some redstone and 1 veins of iron. We're pretty annoying, but throughout the entire mining experience, we did end up finding some diamonds, which were also a little bit of a problem with 1 veins, but I'm so glad we got diamonds now. I was searching through diamonds and this zombie tried to steal it from me, but I ended up getting the diamond anyway because I'm a diamond boy. Right now I'm an iron boy, but I will be diamond boy, I promise. I was also putting my almighty shield to use because skeletons thought they could test me, but they ended up getting bossed. Yeah, that was just crazy. Get dusted, boy. I don't know what it is about the desert only world, but there's so many pits of lava down here, and most of the big mines like this were always generally like that. But we did end up finding some dirt because the only way we can really get dirt is underground, and I wanted to stock up on a ton, so I got a few stacks and went back up because it's really the only way we can kind of make farms for the future. So I made sure I got enough for now. I also stole some sugarcane so I can make a sugarcane farm in the future. And we made our way back home from our very long exploration adventure, and I wanted to smelt all of the iron that I got so I can make things like buckets or shears or anything like that. So let's just wait for this to smelt. Boom, there we go. And we got so much good iron. Since we got so many stacks of dirt from mining, I wanted to go ahead and make some buckets and actually make my own little farm kind of by my house. After clearing up some of the sand, I placed down the dirt, but I didn't want it to be like a completely like straight farm. I wanted it to kind of look like a field to like show more of like an Egyptian kind of a thing, I guess. I just feel like it would look cooler if it wasn't like super straight, so it could have more of like a free range kind of a farm feel, I guess. So after placing all the little like water sources, I hoed up the ground like this, and we did have a little bit of seeds, which was a merely 9 seeds to plant on this semi big farm. So I took some of the bones that I had and I bone mealed it just so I could get a little bit more seeds to start it off instead of trying to like use 9. And then we went down to the mines so we could get some obsidian so we could actually go to the nether now that we have a diamond pickaxe. Let's go. And we have 15 obsidian. Yeah. And I did say I was going to come back and take this obsidian up here too. So I did that. And I kind of realized something. We are both iron boys. Yeah. Are we iron boys? Oh my god, he said yes. Let's go. What? After being accepted by the Iron Golem, I went ahead and made an enchantment table because we do now have obsidian for that as well. And that felt cool. And we went over to the village because I was running low on food again. Even though I do have a farm, I wanted to come and steal more of their hay so the villagers can starve. And I stole this dude's bed and I slept in it. I just do what I want with these dudes' villages. But after we did all that, we ended up going on a little exploration around, and not even like 200 blocks away from my base, I found a desert temple and another village. So we went ahead and we started searching the desert temple because why not? Maybe there'd be some cool stuff in there. And I was hoping these blocks don't hit the pressure plate, but we mined down, broke that pressure plate, and we started searching the chests. There was nothing great other than some armor trims and some bones and an emerald. And I also took the TNT. I don't know why, don't ask. I'm never gonna use it, but it felt cool. And we also stole some terracotta from the desert temple to use back at home for our own build. After searching the village for like 2 minutes, these villagers are having like a pool party. Like they all got stuck. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. We then started straight up disrespecting these villagers and looting their stuff, and I found some books because I don't really have any, and I checked out this guy. He had some trash stuff, and then I just left the village because I was pretty much done for the day. And oh my god, I almost drowned. I also took a little bit more terracotta before I left, and we made our way all the way back home to our terrible farm. And I just kind of sorted through everything that I ended up getting, and I wanted to get a little bit prepared before I went to the nether until a unwanted visitor came with some terrible trades, and he came invisible, which was interesting, but obviously I had to just kill, and I got leather, so that was nice. And then I had to kill this invisible dude, that kind of like took forever. And we went to what the I can't talk. We went to the mines to go get some gravel because we had no flint to make flint and steel, and I also wanted to grab a little bit of wood as well. Went to the mine shaft and I found a little diamond, so we got another diamond, so that was nice. It was just one diamond, but diamond's a diamond. And then we made our way all the way back up to the tippity top of the thing, and we started building our nether portal. After building our nether portal, I went ahead and made a little area for the enchantment table so we can have somewhere to enchant our stuff now. And later on, I'm gonna build something around it so it's not out in the open forever. I didn't have enough bookshelves to make a level 30 enchantment table, but I did go ahead and make a bunch of diamond armor. Bing bong boom boom bing bong boom. Oh, I forgot my diamond legs. There we go, we're diamond boys now. Then I wanted to kind of enchant all of the armor that I have right now just so I can go to the end and fight the ender dragon once I go and get all the blaze rods from the nether, but I will be more protected for now. So now we have more access to wood because we're in a crimson biome, which is pretty nice. But after a little bit of time in the nether, I realized I don't have an axe, so I went back home and got the stuff to make an axe, and I found a warped biome, I'm pretty sure, and started fighting endermen to get all of the ender pearls I'm gonna need. So here's a enderman montage. Oh my god, after a literal 2 hours in the nether, we were able to get enough ender pearls to go ahead and find the stronghold and go and fight the ender dragon so we can kill him and get an elytra so we can fly around our world, which is our next goal of this video. And after many painful days in the nether, we found a nether fortress which had withers that gave me wither skulls like immediately, and we ended up finding a blaze spawner which was kind of in like the middle of like a nether rack, kind of a cave, which made it easy but so stressful. So I made a little hole and I was able to just kind of pick them off very easily until I had enough blaze rods to start my enderman adventure. I'm so glad the stress is over with because I was getting so sick of the nether. It's way too dangerous. And we made our way back home where we are going to get prepared to leave to go and fight the Ender Dragon. Now, the next couple of days, we're just gonna be prepping for this by making a bow and also collecting a little bit of food. And I also made an anvil for some reason, but we went over to the village and I was stealing their hay so I could have a good little stack of bread for now. And we started throwing these eyes of Ender into the sky so we could go ahead and figure out which direction we're gonna be going for this stronghold adventure. Yeah, we ended up finding a little spot and I had to use the replay mod to actually show me mining down because I messed up my recording, but for this I kind of did a nice little fast third person of me mining some bookshelves, and then I found the end portal where I put in the eyes of Ender and I kind of like messed up and put a torch, but that's okay. And now we are ready to go to the end and fight the dragon. And I spawned on a little island, so I had to make my way to the island, and the first thing I did was make an unlimited water source and started placing around water like that. Using my bow, I was able to do a pretty good amount of damage to the Ender Dragon, which was a lot better than my last Ender Dragon fight. I was hitting so many shots, and the Endermen were so mad about the water. Like, they just kept attacking me every single second. There were so many Endermen that were angry. It was like the most dangerous Minecraft experience I was having. And I'm so glad I placed water because it saved my life so many times. This Ender Dragon fight actually took me like 40 minutes to do because the Endermen were just annoying me every single chance that they could. But I ended up killing the Ender Dragon, which felt so good because it was so annoying the whole time. And I definitely made sure that I took this dragon's egg before I left, so I went ahead and stole that with the torch. I also had to make my way all the way back home because I forgot to bring fireworks with me to the end. So yeah, this was annoying, but when I made my way back, I felt pretty happy because now I could actually kind of travel the end cities without needing to walk my way back. I had quite a few complications getting through this portal, but we ended up doing it all right. And we spawned on an island, so I had to use an ender pearl and just really hope that it didn't kill me and make me fall in the void. So we made our way over here and we found an end city pretty close, and it looked like a stacked 4-story 5 end cities in one. And I started to have to deal with the anti-gravity shulker pain. Killing just a couple, so I made sure I could bring a shulker box back home with me so I could use that for building. Making my way to the end ship wasn't too bad, using ender pearls and kind of floating around, and I just looted it up like a normal man should, taking the healing potions and killing this shulker to get another shulker shell. And we got an elytra now, so that is very nice with some pretty good armor, and we ended up finding some good tools. And I wanted to search a few other end ships that were around, so I had 3 elytras by the time I was done with the end city exploration. And then we made our way back to this uncomfortable portal. I don't know, Minecraft. Since we've defeated the Ender Dragon and we now have an elytra, I want to talk about how we're going to transform this desert. So what I want to do is make a pyramid with like 2 very big creepers next to it, with a bunch of little townhouses with a fountain and then trails connecting to it all. For us to actually do all this, it's going to take so many resources, but I really hope you guys stick around to the end because the end result is going to be crazy. There's just one really important thing I gotta do is go to the cave because we have a lasso and we're going to try to save this little camel guy from the depths of this cave. What's up, man? Here to save you. I didn't lie, I was gonna try to save him, but it's not really working. What if I try like using a water bucket up here and maybe it'll like he can swim up the cave? Come on, man. Oh, it's working. We just need to do it one more time. It's not that far, man. Come on. Let's go. We got him out the cave. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna place him over here for now, and when we get a name tag, I'm gonna try to name him something. For the next day and night until the morning, I'm gonna be leveling out my land a little bit so we have room to build everything else that I want. I know we got the trail and a couple little places set up, but now it's time for the big builds of the video. So this is a leveling out montage. Yeah, here we go. Now it's all level and ready for me to build some big things. I'm just gonna take a minute and get my wheat, and now we're gonna go to the nether so we can get some wood, because I'm gonna need to build some chests, because I know you guys have probably seen I've only been like using like 3 chests the entire video. So the first building I want to make is a chest room. I'm gonna place this over by my enchantment table, just so like all the things that I have right now are pretty close to my main base. And I'm also gonna take some of the wood I got from the nether and place a couple more bookshelves as well, because now we have level 30, and then place my chest around in like some kind of layout I can make a building around. And this is the frame. So here is building montage number 1, the chest room. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm not gonna like make this like the whole entire build. I'm gonna add more later, but I just wanted to go over to my enchantment table, and it's really close to the chest room, so I'm gonna break this down and rebuild it a little bit farther away. So here is the enchantment montage. That's nice. And now I just want to actually finish my chest room build and give it a little bit of windows so it's not bad. And here is the building montage. Yeah. Oh, I need to stop talking like this. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of feel like it started to look a little bit like somewhat of a like Egyptian thing, and I added these little pillars on each side with some terracotta on the top, and I actually think it turned out pretty cool. I think it's interesting to look at. And then I added some like decorations, and I wanted to like add some lanterns around and also make like a really detailed kind of a trail as well. So the first thing I did was use some of the fences I got from the mine shaft and place down some lanterns just for like better light, instead of using like torches everywhere, because torches just look kind of like bad. So now it's time to make this trail I'm talking about. I'm going to use some of the blocks that I have in my chest. I'm going to use like deep slate, andesite, gravel, cobblestone. Oh, wow. Wow, fix that. And yeah, I want to go on like a little bit of a pattern and then like kind of like sketch out where the trails are going to connect. And for anything else in the future that I'm going to build, I'm going to connect this same trail to everything. I'm going to go get some bushes too, just for more decorations around. And yeah, I think this looks pretty nice. Like the detail on the trails really makes a good difference instead of just using like one block. I was also going to need to enchant my pickaxe so I could have a good one to mine a bunch of blocks later on. And I also used crimson wood to change the flooring of the chest room. And I tried to use that as a door for the chest room, but it looked so ugly. Like we had to get rid of that. And then we went over to the village and we were just kind of collecting their stuff again, just stealing all their goodies. And I almost fell in lava. Minecraft is so dangerous, man. After almost getting burnt to death, I kept collecting more stuff from the village, and then I was just bringing it back home, and I wanted to go and collect my own materials because we were gonna need so many materials to build all of the things that I actually want to build in this video. So we kind of took our crazy pickaxe and we just kept going back and forth and just mining and making caves everywhere underground until I was like basically satisfied, and it kind of made like a mob farm everywhere. So it was very, very annoying dealing with the mobs. Yeah, I don't want to do this again. Over the past few days, we were able to collect an entire double chest of sandstone, which would definitely do what we need to do, because I want to build like cool pyramids and townhouses. So this looks like it should be enough for us. So yeah, hopefully I won't need any more than that. But now it's time for the building montage. The first thing I want to build is this creeper. This might be a little boring, so here you guys go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We're not gonna talk about the backside of it for now because we're about to fix that. So yeah, this is building montage number 2. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. It just looks a little 2D for me, so I think I'm gonna end up fixing that, making it a little bit more like realistic. And I use these little shroom lights. I'm gonna kind of try it and see how. Oh wow, it looks That looks pretty ugly. If I do a 200 days, let me know if you want me to bring this back, but I'm gonna change that to deep slate for now, and I think that looks better. Let me know in the comments. So now I want to make this more 3D before I start working on the second one, just so I can like kind of like copy exactly what I do. So all I want to do is like add a second layer to all these sides of it, and I think it should turn out looking more blocky, like a more like a Minecraft head. So oh, there ain't no room in this world for 2 creepers, man. I had to kill that dude, I'm sorry. Building montage number 3! Hi-ya! Yeah, nice landing. I'm gonna add more cobblestone deep slate onto this dude over here, and the creeper is looking weird on the inside. I'm gonna go collect more cobblestone deep slate as well, so I have enough to kind of make my trails, because I obviously need to make trails. And now we're gonna focus on the pyramid. So yeah, I wanted to have a pyramid in the middle. Usually they got like those cat mummy things, so instead we use creepers, because I've never seen that before, and I thought it would be pretty cool. I know we're doing a lot of building montages, but this is building montage number 4. My god, the pyramid is finally complete, and now we can kind of start working on all the other little projects around it, but I think that's looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. This nether portal is kind of in the way now, so I'm just gonna take that apart, and I'm also gonna repair my pickaxe because my pickaxe has been like almost broken, and we're gonna go collect more materials because we're gonna need more to build all of the little buildings. So let's make more Minecraft caves. Yeah, I hate spiders, they're so annoying. I don't know why Minecraft made them, but yeah, now that we got our materials, I'm gonna start making a little layout of where we're gonna start placing the buildings. So I'm gonna make one over here. I'm also gonna like maybe make a monument and also like a well, I think, and then also a fountain in the middle after all this is done. I'm trying to make like a differential in height between these 2 buildings, so it'll kind of not look like completely the same. So this is that layout. By the next morning, this was kind of what I had for it, and I also had to go kill the zombie that was stuck on the ground. But yeah, I think this looks a little Egyptian. I think I could do better, but I don't know. I have limited blocks, but the next building I think looks a little bit better. I'm gonna use this one as like a mine with the staircase going down to the underground. Adding like chiseled blocks kind of made it look nice, and then I added some sandstone walls, and I think it's looking better than the first building, even though it's smaller. And I added like a tiny pyramid on top of it just to give it more of that Egyptian-ness. So yeah, I think that looks nice. And then of course I added some windows because I don't know. And adding windows to the other building was working, except for the fact that one of the windows is kind of like a door, so I don't really know how I feel about that. But yeah, those buildings are built now for now. They're just empty, but I'm gonna focus on the trail to connect them, and then I'm gonna make like a couple other cool things, like a fountain, maybe a monument, and let's just see how this all turns out. I think it'll be pretty cool. You know, my process of making trails is kind of simple, but all I'm doing is, you know, placing my blocks, doing my thing, placing my blocks. It's kind of just like placing them until it starts to look good. Let me know if you guys like the cobblestone deep slate trail, because I mean, it's not like my first option, but I think it like adds a little bit of a cool texture in the trail that I've never really seen before. Yeah, after we completed the trail to the 2 other buildings, I added more decorations just just very quickly for now, so it doesn't look too bad while I still have to build other things, and the only decorations I have is like bushes and cactuses. And I also started putting the lanterns on sandstone walls instead of fences because it looks more like Egyptian. And I started working on the well after this, and I'm thinking in the future, if I do a 200 days, I want to turn this into like a secret way into the desert temple, into a room where we keep all the valuables and everything. I'm still planning on making a tomb, kind of an underground room. I think it's crazy how we just don't talk about how my house is still made out of sand and it's almost day 100. Normally wells are just like 1 block deep, so we actually took the water and then we mined all the way down pretty far until like I almost was drowning myself, which is pretty deep. As a Minecrafter living in a desert, I have to worship something, and I think I'm going to pick this camel, guys. So we're going to build him a little monument. So yeah, I'm going to kind of place this over here, and this dude is going to get worshipped. So these are going to be his legs, and then we're going to use like slabs to build his body, I guess you could. I don't really know. That's his hump though. And then we gotta do, wow, it kind of looks like a giraffe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to fix that. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that looks like a camel. We gotta bring him over to, oh, he did not want to get up. That's so funny. Come on, man. Yeah, look at that, dude. Oh, please don't walk away. Yeah, he's got to stay next to his monument just so he feels special. They look almost identical, I would say so. I feel like this made a creeper farm just because there's creeper heads. I don't know. I'm gonna build this really cool fountain in the middle of everything, and I think it'll look pretty nice when it's all finished. So here is the build. Now if we go around and add some lanterns to it, I think it'll look pretty nice. I really like the color that it's bringing to the middle because there's all these green cactuses, and having the water just out in the open looks really nice. And now we're just gonna have to add like all these trails connecting around it. I kind of want the trail to go all the way around the fountain like this, and I really don't know where these mobs are spawning from, but they're getting annoying. And we also found a name tag, and I gotta do something for this camel, so we're gonna name him Humpzilla. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, this dude's gonna be Humpzilla. We worship the Humpzilla, boy. Yeah, that's so funny. Now for the 3rd time in the video, it's back to making my trails. Yeah, hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of this. I just figured I would add it just so you could see my process, but it does look very nice, and I think all we got to do is add 1 trail into the pyramid now because we got everything else connected, and I kind of want to maybe use like dirt instead on this one. So let's add that, and it looks really nice. I think the trails really make a difference to my little base, and I also want to make some hay bales so I can have those placed around as another decoration to add a little bit more color. I do have my farm in the field, but I think adding a farm like this in the mix would look pretty nice. So I did that and just kind of fixed up my lanterns around. I really feel like this whole entire base is looking really cool, and I'm very proud of the progress we've made so far. And doing a 200 days of this would probably be amazing, but now we have to do the inside of the pyramid. We haven't done that at all yet, so I'm gonna start off by making kind of like a frame around the inside of the pyramid to figure out what I want to do, and then I'm gonna do a building montage. I'm gonna make the entrance to the underground tomb right here, and then I'm gonna like just dig down just a little bit and make some kind of a room that isn't too small but big enough to like add some cool little things. So for the tomb, I wanted to have like some netherrack and fire around it because I think it would look pretty cool, and I also wanted to add that around the room, the other parts of the room as well. I didn't want there to be too much fire around the room either, so I kind of like changed this up a little bit as I went, and I tried my best to make it pretty cool. And after all my building, this is what I came up with, and I really think the decorations down here look pretty nice. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of my tomb room, Hopefully, you guys accept it. I don't know. After surviving 100 days in the desert in Minecraft Hardcore, this is what we were able to do, and I really hope everyone enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing for more in the future. And anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in my next video.